I was obviously ill, and so I called on Dr. Nash. His standard consultation would adjudicate my fate. I walked into his surgery and gave it to him straight. Doc, I wonder if you might explain this allergy of mine. You see, I get these pins and needles running up and down my spine. From there across my body will suddenly extend. My neck will feel a shiver and the hairs will stand on end. And then there is that symptom that a man can only fear. It's a choking in the throat and the crying of a tear. Well, the doctor scratched his melon with a rather worried look. His furrowed brow suggested that the news to come was crook. What is it, Doc? I motioned. Have I got a rare disease? I'm man enough to cop it, sweet, so give it to me, please. Well, I'm not too sure, he answered, in a puzzled kind of way. It seems you've got some kind of fever, but it's hard for me to say. When is it that you feel this most peculiar condition? I thought for just a moment, and then I gave him my position. Doc, I get it when I'm standing in the Paddy's Day parade, and I get it when the anthem of our native land is played. And I got it back in Ruislip when Gilly held that cup, and I got it in the man when I took that first wee sub. I get it when Phil Lynott sings Stand and Deliver, and the Saw Doc send me dancing with a body-shaking shiver. It hits me hard when Christie gives a speech before the game, and I get it when I hear supporters shouting out our name. It flattened me when Grennan and Keneally broke on through, and when Tara smashed the record, well, the rashes were true blue. So tell me, Doc, I questioned, am I really going to die? He broke into a smile, for he looked me in the eye. As he fumbled with his stethoscope and pushed it out of reach, he wiped away a tear, and then he gave a stirring speech. From the streets down here in Dublin to the cliffs off County Clare, down the sweeping glens of Antrim, you'll find it everywhere. Through Tip and Cork and Cavan to mighty Galway Bay, in Tyrone down in Derry, you'll see it every day. From strawberry fields in Wexford and far across the sea, to Ashburn down in Meath, no other place I'd be. Down in Limerick and Kilkenny and all around the area, the medical profession call it blue and white malaria. But forget about the textbooks, the truth I shall not hide. The rash you've contracted here is good old Tara pride. I'm afraid that you were born with it, and one thing is for sure, you'll die with it, my man, because there isn't any